I'm a sixth grader at Victory Italian Immersion. The truth is, drugs kill more people each year than car accidents. The truth is, there were 64,000 overdoses estimated in 2016. The truth is, drugs are toxic to the victims as well as their families. And if we don't do anything to help, the problem can become significantly more severe. Drugs are a big problem in America. Even our president declared that America has a national public health emergency. Yet, little is being done. It seems like you can't turn on the news without hearing about someone losing their life to this deadly epidemic. But what is our government doing about it? The government should put more money into rehabs and give harsher penalties to those who get caught abusing illegal drugs. Longer rehabs help addicts recover from addiction and mental illness to make it easier not to fall back on drugs. According to newbeginningsdrugrehab.org, recovery experts and research statistics do point out the fact that longer programs, meaning 90 days or more, are considerably more successful in helping a patient maintain long-term sobriety. In the 60s, Martin Luther King stood up for what was right. Even though he got thrown in jail time after time, he did what he needed to do for justice and freedom. Unfortunately, justice is not served in every situation. For instance, on August 20th, 2017, my mother, an unborn sibling, passed away due to a drug overdose. She overdosed on heroin laced with a chemical called fentanyl. Individuals who add fentanyl to their already deadly drug try to make them more potent. In other words, more fatal. By doing so, it causes families like mine to suffer more because we don't get the justice we deserve. So many people say using illegal drugs is a choice, and initially it is, but that one regretful choice can lead to a lifetime of addiction. We have to break that stigma because there's more to a person than being an addict. Families like mine that struggle to get justice can't always get the authority we need. How can we, when drug overdose deaths aren't being investigated by the police properly? Drug dealers are getting a slap on the wrist instead of being charged with homicide. There is no real justice for families, but that's what our society needs to change. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. My mother is finally free of these overpowering, addicting drugs. But why do people like me have to lose someone in order for them to be free of drugs? That's the truth, that kids and families are losing loved ones from overdoses. As a nation, police officers should be investigating in overdose cases thoroughly, and the government should be focusing on more rehab facilities. Why? So families can get justice and we can make a change in how we handle this drug epidemic. Thank you.